You have finally reached that special time of the day where you can let go of everything and just relax. Release any discomfort that may be stored in your body or your mind. At this time, I want you to pay attention to the sound of my voice because it helps and guides you to go into deeper and deeper states of relaxation. By merely allowing it, you find that the sound of my voice lets your mind focus on relaxation alone, which allows your body to become more limp, loose, and more comfortable. Right now is a time where you can reflect on the good things that have happened today. Now is not the time to think upon anything other than the positive things that have happened throughout your day. Focusing on anything other than positive is counterproductive to your sleep. You want to have a productive sleep, right? So let's focus on something positive together. Focus on something positive. Also, you will find that by focusing on the sound of my voice, you become more and more relaxed. It's not the time to think of what happened at work, school, your business, with anyone, or any other place or thing that happened today. It's not even time to think of what you're going to do tomorrow, unless it's positive and brings you happiness. It's the time to let go and just relax. You will find that the sound of my voice allows you to completely focus on relaxation alone, letting your body and mind become more limp, loose, and more comfortable. It's time to take control of the ability that you already have to completely let go, and enjoy these moments as your body descends into your own private, peaceful space. It feels good, it feels uplifting, and it feels so relaxing at the same time. In a way, it's like your own mental sleeping pill that relaxes all the muscles in your body and allows your mind to focus only on positive things. This is your own private mental sleeping pill. You're going to find that even as you listen to the sound of my voice, you're still able to quickly fall asleep. As you sleep, you may still hear the sound of my voice, and that's okay. You can continue sleeping because the sound of my voice helps you to relax deeper and deeper, enhances your sleep, and helps you stay asleep. All of the positive suggestions that I give you will allow you to continue sleeping deeply, and they have a positive effect on your subconscious mind. Another benefit of listening to this program is that each time you hear it, it becomes more effective and more powerful than the time before. This program becomes more effective and more powerful than the time before. This program becomes more effective and more powerful than the time before. Do you know that the suggestions that I give you are for your subconscious mind? The subconscious mind controls all of your autonomic or automatic processes. This is the part that we are accessing right now because it controls your sleep as well. The subconscious mind runs all of the automatic and internal processes of your body. That's why it's important to let go of any logical thinking right now and just allow your subconscious mind to help you fall asleep. Your subconscious mind is going to take care of everything, so trust it. Your subconscious mind is going to take care of everything, so trust it and let it do what it already knows how to do. It will help you fall asleep. That's right. With no other help, you can allow your subconscious mind to take over the part of you that allows you to go to sleep. So allow yourself to just relax as deeply as possible. Do you realize what I just said? Allow yourself. That's right. Allow yourself to relax, because the relaxation process comes when you let yourself relax. It's really just about letting go. You are in control of this relaxation process, and that's very good, because it means that you can have as much relaxation as you desire. All you have to do is want it to happen, and it does. Go to sleep. Let yourself relax deeply and completely. Go to sleep. Do you know why it's so important to relax at this time? I think you know that it's going to help you release any discomfort that may be stored in your body or your mind. Release any discomfort that may be stored in your body. Release any discomfort that may be stored in your body or your mind, and begin to drift into a peaceful, beautiful, and utter state of complete relaxation. Become aware that now is the time for you to completely relax and let go. Now is the time for you to completely relax and let go. This is the time for you to completely relax and let go. You know, letting go is part of a normal process that every human being has and practices all of the time. We all have the ability to let go of anything, and we practice it all of the time. Letting go is simply a choice. It's a wonderful choice for you to just let go. You know what I mean by choice? It means that you are the one to choose what you want to do. Did you know that you can choose to relax? Of course you can. Choose to relax. If you just allow it to happen. It's a passive choice, but it's a choice nonetheless. And now, you choose to let go of any discomfort that the body may have been holding on to. And you choose to let go of every muscle, nerve, and fiber in your body. Totally relax. And as you're letting go, you may notice how your body and mind become deeper and deeper relaxed. They go into a peaceful state of complete relaxation. You may also, if you pay attention for just a second, notice that your mind becomes clearer and clearer as it relaxes. And before you know it, you're waking up because you drifted off into a peaceful state of sleep. And as you're letting go, you may even feel a little bit warmer because your muscles relax and your body has better circulation. So much better, because all of this is part of relaxation. It happens to many people at nighttime when they fall asleep. At the beginning, they're just a little bit warmer because they allow their muscles to relax. And the body actually functions better because of this deep relaxation that you experience. Your body functions better because it feels so good to totally relax, doesn't it? Allow every muscle, nerve, and fiber in your body to totally relax. It's your choice. You'll begin to notice that as you let go, and as you let all of the muscles in your body go completely limp and loose, you feel better and better. You feel so good because you know that you're taking charge of this moment in time. You are in control of your relaxation simply because you have made that choice. It's so simple to just let go. In actuality, you're actively taking charge of passive behavior. Now, what I mean by this is that relaxation is a passive process. You can't make yourself relax, and you can't try to relax. In order to relax, you just have to allow it to happen. But by actively letting go, you allow the passive processes in your brain to send signals to your body to experience complete and utter relaxation. Allow yourself to totally relax and let your brain send signals to the entire body to just let go and let every part of you to go limp and loose. What you're doing here is that you let yourself be proactive in your relaxation. You will find that even as you sleep, you will still hear the sound of my voice, and it allows you to relax deeper and deeper. You will find that even as you sleep, you will still hear the sound of my voice, and it allows you to relax deeper and deeper, and to stay asleep. No other sounds around you wake you up. Only those sounds that require your immediate attention. Otherwise, any other sounds that are not important do not bother you. As this relaxation settles into your consciousness, did you know that your brain waves slow down? Your brain waves slow down. Your brain waves slow down, and it allows you to relax deeper. You go from the very active beta state to an alpha state where you lessen the brainwave activity. Then there's a transition into the theta state where your mind is peaceful, and finally you gently descend to an even deeper mental state, which is called the delta state. This is the state where you dream. And if you have peaceful thoughts when you're falling asleep, then you will have peaceful dreams as well. Allow yourself to have peaceful dreams. How nice is it to have pleasant, peaceful dreams that bring a smile to your face when you remember them, isn't it? It's such a good feeling to have dreams that take you away from all of the tension of life and just make you feel good, inspired, or elated. Why wait until you dream, though? Start right now. Put yourself in a peaceful mental state so that your body follows. It's such a simple process. You let go of all of the muscles and your body melts away into a deep, peaceful relaxation. You let go fully and completely so that your body can do what it already knows how to do. Did you know that your body already knows how to fall asleep? You don't have to try to go to sleep. Your only function in this process is not to try. It's to let go. Letting go is the most important part of this process. because it's the way that you get out of the way of your body. The truth is that your body does not need any help in falling asleep. That's a relief. Because you do things all day long and they take time and energy and effort. But now, all you have to do is just let go. Always remember that your body does not need help to fall asleep. It already knows how to do that on its own. Your body already has the wisdom to fall asleep all on its own. You were already born with this ability and programmed with this information. Think about it. Your body has been falling asleep ever since you were a newborn. Nobody taught you. It's a natural process that takes place when you let go. And now is the time that you are letting go and allowing that natural process to take place, because you are honoring your body and letting it do what it already knows how to do. There are so many things that our body already does without our help. It's astounding. We simply don't know all of the millions of processes that occur inside of our bodies that are beyond our awareness. And even though we don't pay attention to them, they happen perfectly anyway. All on its own. What I mean to say with all of this is that your body functions normally, whether we pay attention to that or not. And your body falls asleep all on its own, whether you understand the process or not. It's a natural process, and you have so many great benefits from this process. What happens to your body when you fall asleep? Well, for one thing, you relax deeply. What happens to your body when you fall asleep? Well, for one thing, you relax deeply. And you're able to relax in ways that you usually do not during the day. Your breathing slows down. Your heart rate slows down to normal levels. Your blood pressure begins to descend as you reach comfortable levels of relaxation. Your body relaxes to a safe state. Your body is able to recuperate from the physical demands that are placed on it throughout the day. In many ways, it's like disconnecting yourself from the world around you and going into your own private space. Right now, you're in your own private space. You need to make this private space special, because it's the place that you recuperate in. The way that you make this space special is by thinking of positive thoughts. And now is the perfect time to think of positive thoughts. We both know how much the mind likes to think. So why not give it something optimistic to think about? Some people may think that it's difficult to find things that are positive to think about because they're used to thinking about so many other things. It doesn't have to be that way. There are so many positive things to think about when you're falling asleep that you'll never be able to think of everything. In other words, you fall asleep before you finish thinking about all of the positive things there are to think about. You fall asleep quickly and easily with the sound of my voice. And each time you listen to this program, it becomes more effective and more powerful than the time before. Even though we may not be trained to think in this manner, There are hundreds, even thousands of things to think about which are positive before you fall asleep every night. I would even propose that it's enjoyable to think about all of those positive things that occur in our lives. We can almost make it a game. How many positive things can we think about as we fall asleep? This could be a positive game that you play with your mind every night as you fall asleep. You see, the idea is to entertain your mind with an optimistic thought pattern so that you feel good as you drift off into sleep. Drift off now into a peaceful. You have to entertain your mind with something because the mind always likes to think. So, you might as well give it something positive to think about. Find something to entertain your mind so that you can put a smile on your face right now. And if you put a smile on your face as you're falling asleep, they'll produce good dreams for you. And when you wake up tomorrow, that same smile will be on your face as you wake up, giving you positive feelings throughout the day. You want to have a good day tomorrow, don't you? Do that by starting off with a smile and by feeling good inside. The best feeling we can have is when we feel good inside. Feel good inside right now. Find something to entertain your mind so that you can put a smile on your face right now. And if you put a smile on your face as you're falling asleep, they'll produce good dreams for you. And when you wake up tomorrow, that same smile will be on your face. You can think of those things on the outside or external things that makes you feel good, or if you like, you can also focus on unique internal qualities. For example, thinking about external things, how many things surround you in your life that make you feel good? Make sure you only focus on the positive things. Everything else doesn't matter, because remember, you need to bring to mind those things that put a smile on your face. You can also focus on those things that exist inside of you which make you feel good. And what I mean by this is that you may focus on special qualities that you have that are just you, which make you feel good. Again, we're only looking at and focusing on those special qualities that are positive. An example of this may be that you're a good public speaker, or that you enjoy helping people, or that you have a nice smile. Choosing even the simplest of things begins a process that magnifies good feelings inside of you, which again bring you a smile. Did you know that your body reacts to your thoughts? That's right. When you have positive thoughts, you have a pleasant reaction inside of you. We don't realize it, but this happens to us all day long, and we're also used to it. It only requires a slight awareness and our attention to understand what happens to us every time we think of something that's either positive or its opposite. You know, you're going to find that even as you listen to the sound of my voice, you're able to stay asleep. As you sleep, you may still hear the sound of my voice at a far, far distance, but the positive suggestions that I give you will allow you to continue sleeping deeply, and they have a very positive effect on your subconscious mind, that wonderful part of you that allows you to stay asleep. How wonderful and amazing is it for you to just sleep peacefully and with complete tranquility. As a child, for the most part, you're able to fall asleep quickly and easily. As children, we are confident in our ability to fall asleep. Trust now in that ability that your mind has to fall asleep quickly. Trust now in the ability that your mind has to fall asleep quickly and easily, because you were born with that quality. Trust in that quality that you already have to just let go and fall asleep. Feel good. Letting go is an integral part of the sleeping process. I mentioned it before. When you fall asleep and you let go, it's a way of disconnecting yourself from the world around you. You don't have to concern yourself with anything that's going on around you, unless of course it requires your immediate attention. But otherwise, everything else that happens is unimportant. And the most important thing that you can focus on when you're falling asleep is letting go. And of course, having positive thoughts. I repeat, nothing that is going on in your life is more important at this moment than just completely letting go and allowing every muscle, nerve, and fiber in your body to just relax. Relax deeply. And as you relax in this manner, you enter your own private space. We can even say that you enter your own private universe, so that your body and mind have a chance to recuperate from all of the activity it experienced throughout the day. You know, even as you listen to me, you can still continue sleeping deeply and peacefully, because the sound of my voice only helps to enhance your state of sleep. The sound of my voice enhances your state of sleep. Being in this private universe, how would you create it? Think of the surroundings of it and what you would bring in this universe to make it uniquely yours. Would you rather have somebody with you? Or is this space exclusively yours? How would you make this private space special? Creating a place like this and entering this space every night brings you to the realization of how utterly safe you are when you're falling asleep. You feel completely safe and secure every night as you fall asleep and stay asleep. This is a great comfort and helps you sleep even deeper. One of the great benefits of sleeping deeply and restfully is having more peaceful dreams. We're told that dreams are a reflection of what is in our subconscious mind, and oftentimes they reflect things that happen to us throughout the day. If we become reflective of those things that happen to us on a daily basis before we fall asleep, then naturally our dreams will replay our last thoughts. This is why I ask you to relax deeply and bring with you to your sleep state a sense of peace and positive thought. Did you know that positive thoughts have a ripple effect throughout your body, causing you to feel better? This ripple effect influences every muscle, nerve, and fiber of your body and the way that your body functions. If you think good thoughts, then you feel better. It's that simple. And that's why I want you to keep your focus on positive thoughts alone. And when you relax deeply, you may feel a little bit warmer because your muscles relax and the blood in your body circulates so much better due to all of this relaxation. This is a great benefit to your entire body, as better circulation is more desirable to all your muscles and organs because you distribute more oxygen throughout your body. This helps your body repair from any strain you may have had throughout the day and helps you recuperate so much better. It feels so good to totally relax. Allow every muscle, nerve, and fiber in your body to totally relax. It's your choice. It's your choice. You'll begin to notice that as you let go, and as you let go of all the muscles in your body, they go completely limp and loose, and you feel better and better. You feel so good because you know that you're taking charge of this moment in time. You are in control of your relaxation simply because you have made that choice to just let go. It's so simple to just let go. In actuality, you're actively taking charge of a passive behavior. And what I mean by this is that relaxation is a passive process. You can't force relaxation. You can't even try to relax. In order to relax, you just have to allow it to happen. But by actively letting go, you allow the passive processes in your brain to settle into your body and mind. You're being proactive in your relaxation. You may notice that I repeat myself at times, and there's a very good reason for this. The reason I repeat myself is because I'm talking to your subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind likes repetition of positive affirmations. Additionally, each time we repeat an idea on the subconscious level, it becomes stronger and stronger. If you've noticed, this is exactly how advertising works. Advertisers will repeat their ads over and over so that the information enters your subconscious mind and you buy their products. It really works well, and you can use the same tactics in your life to your advantage. If you want to make any optimistic changes in your life, you must repeat certain ideas to yourself over and over again so that your subconscious mind receives a strong message. This is why I say so many times over and over again that you relax deeply. That you relax and sleep peacefully. This is what I'd like you to do, and I'm sure you'd love to do the same as well. The psychological and physical benefits of a good, deep sleep are, for the most part, obvious. We don't really have to think about the benefits. We usually just feel them, and we feel physically rested and clear-minded the next day. But did you know that your body repairs itself as you sleep? Everyone's physical body goes through the same kind of repair process in the first hour and a half that you're sleeping. Apparently, as we go throughout our normal day and move around normally, our body stretches and strains, and we create what's called micro tears in the muscles, and the body needs to repair those at the time that you're sleeping. It seems that we go through this repair process at the beginning of our sleep cycle, and the more relaxed we are, the more effective the repair process. These are obviously things that we are unaware of, but they do occur, and we want them to be as efficient as possible. It doesn't mean we have to think about them. It just means that we have to relax and let go, and let go, and let go, and let go, and let go. If for whatever reason you wanted to take part or a more active role in the healing process of your body as you're falling asleep, you may want to think about what part of your body you would like to heal, and imagine sending good thoughts to that part of your body. You already know that the body responds to the mind, so why not send good healing thoughts to some part of your body that you would like to heal so it can respond favorably? And by the way, if you're not interested in sending any healing to your body at this time, then you may send it to any area of your life that needs healing, like finances, relationships, or anything that you'd like. You can affirm to yourself, I am now sending positive thoughts to this area of my life or my body that would like to improve, and you can fill in the blank. This is such an exciting time because there's so much that you can do with those moments that you're falling asleep. I bet you never realized how many positive things that there are to think about when you're drifting off into sleep. But you know, we learn something new all of the time. There are literally thousands of positive things you can contemplate on when you're falling asleep, and you can pick up a different thing every night, and you'll never run out of ideas. You'll never get bored of it. Each night gets more and more exciting because you find positive things to think about that will literally improve your life. Each night gets more and more exciting because you find positive things to think about that will literally improve your life. Improving your life starts right now. We only want to improve ourselves, don't we? And this is an easy way in which you have a clear access to your subconscious mind, that very powerful part of you that takes over and helps you improve your life the way you want it to improve. The subconscious mind, it's that part of you that you can work on every day to make your life better and better. This mindset allows you to be happy as you lie down every night in your bed to help you fall asleep easier. You'll see, it just becomes easier and easier to fall asleep each and every night. It just becomes easier and easier to fall asleep each and every night. And by the way, it's not something that you have to work at. Just follow this simple advice, and falling asleep faster and simpler is yours. It's so easy, and it's so enjoyable because here you are the one that's in control. Your mind lets go, and you're controlling the whole process. All you're doing is listening to the sound of my voice, which, by the way, helps you relax deeper and deeper as you listen to it. And before you know it, you'll be waking up from a very restful sleep. You are working with your body when you allow it to relax properly and when you take charge of your relaxation. Remember, relaxation is a passive process, but one that you can still take charge of by just letting go. Well, you're working with your body, and for that, your body thanks you. We don't think about it this way, but the body, that vehicle that you use on a moment-to-moment basis, is a living, breathing entity that feels and responds to your thoughts and its environment around you. Your body responds to what you're thinking of it. If you disapprove of your body in any way, your body feels it and responds. And when you approve of your body and think of it in a positive way, your body responds favorably. Most people don't think of these things, but it makes sense. And here's something that's guaranteed. If you take care of your body will take care of you. Just imagine, you can influence your body in a positive way just by thought. And this time, the time that you're falling asleep is the best time to think about positive things, especially when it comes to your body, so that your body can respond in a favorable and pleasant way. Your body is that vehicle that you use in your life to get around. And I know that you want it in the best shape possible so that you can get things done. A proper night's rest is one way to get the next day started in ways that will help you become more effective. That's why we've been working on releasing any tension so that your body can relax deeply and comfortably. Allow your body to relax deeply and comfortably. This process can occur every night, and you are completely in charge of how that happens. You're going to find that even as you listen to the sound of my voice, you're still able to fall asleep. You're still able to stay asleep as well. As you sleep, you may hear the sound of my voice, and that's okay. You can continue sleeping because the sound of my voice actually helps you to relax deeper and deeper and helps you stay asleep. All of the positive suggestions that I give you allows you to continue sleeping deeply, and they have a positive effect on your subconscious mind. Another benefit of listening to this program is that each time you hear it, it becomes more effective and more powerful than the time before. Sleep time is very important for everyone. We all know how essential the time to sleep is for an infant or child because it's the time that they grow. When a baby or child sleeps, we shush ourselves or shush others and say, "Shh, the baby's sleeping." This scenario is portrayed in movies and shows, so we understand it very well. We also understand the great importance of that time for us as adults. It's a time for recuperation and healing, psychological, just as much as physical. Again, it's a time for psychological healing because we are able to disconnect our minds from the world around us and everything we experience on a daily basis. If we bring unpleasant thoughts with us to bed, they filter into our dreams and don't allow us to have proper rest that we desire. On the other hand, bringing pleasant thoughts with us to bed has a transcendental effect on our body and mind, and they even filter into our dreams. Many times, dreams are unfulfilled desires. They can be expressions of the subconscious mind, and they can be bits and pieces of things that we have done throughout the day. It's amazing that some people actually have the ability to control what they dream, and this can only be done by thoughts. Did you know, and I find this truly amazing, that some people can dream something, wake up, fall back asleep, and continue dreaming what they were dreaming about before they woke up? Maybe even you can do this. It's amazing, isn't it? This is very often done at will. It's also done with thought alone. It's obviously not something that you drink, like a pill, before you go to bed at nighttime. Rather, it's what you think about before you fall asleep. You can certainly monitor what you think before you fall asleep, right? Some people may say, "Oh, I can't control what I think." Although this is not completely true. You can always monitor what you think before you go to sleep, because monitoring yourself is the first step in taking charge of what you think and how you think before you fall asleep. Monitor. Monitor what you're thinking before and as you're falling asleep. Make it easy on yourself. It requires very little focus. You can just ask yourself, what am I thinking now? And if the answer is anything less than pleasant, just change it. Change it right now. You can always do this. It's easy and so enjoyable. The truth is, this is a mindset, and you acquire this mindset easily, but only if you're aware of it. You may have heard me say this before, but awareness is the key to changing anything. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Awareness is the key to changing anything. If you're not aware of what you're doing or what you're thinking, how can you change it? You see, awareness is the key, and your first step, I might add, is to make a small or a big change. So become aware, and be aware as much as possible. You become aware in a pleasant way. As I continue speaking to you, it doesn't matter whether you focus on the sound of my voice. You may hear the sound of my voice, but you do not have to totally focus on it, as this program is specially designed for you to fall asleep. And we both want you to fall asleep and stay asleep. So no matter where you are in this program, and no matter how many times you've listened to it before, the most important factor is that you fall asleep quickly and easily. You will find that the more often you listen to this program, the more powerful and more effective it becomes for you. Everything that I tell you in this program is positive, so it's not necessary to wonder what I'm saying. Just know that all of the positive suggestions that I give you go into your subconscious mind and have a positive effect on you, the way that you sleep, and the way that you feel the next day. They will all be positive. You will begin to understand that each day when you wake up, you can feel better and better because you sleep better and better. As we have discussed, it's the time that the special transition from the world that you already are in to the world that you are when you're dreaming. Dreaming is a very important part of nightly sleep. Our dreams can bring out the best in us. Those special things that you desire, or the special qualities that you possess, can come out in your dreams. And when you connect with your special qualities and desires, you unlock the strength of your subconscious mind. This becomes the motivation for the next day. What are those special things that you want to do? What are the special qualities that you possess? We all have them, but many times don't pay attention to them or ignore them altogether. They begin in your subconscious mind. They come out in your dreams and give you a push to move your dreams forward in the world when you are awake. There are two worlds in which you live. You live in a world in which you are awake, and the world in which you are asleep and you dream. The dream world. This is the world that you may be in right now. If you are in your own dream world right now at this moment, then what is it that you'd like to bring into your dream world? Some people like to get rid of old baggage that they no longer need or no longer serves them, like old habits, fears, and emotions that get in the way of them being happy. If you have any of these and would like to work on them, then allow your subconscious to lead the way into releasing those things that you'd like to get rid of. If not, then what would you like to bring into your dream world? Maybe you'd like to fly or see yourself doing something you've never done before. You can do whatever you'd like here, as it is your world, and you get to choose what you would like to do. You're going to find that because you get a better night's sleep tonight and every night, you're going to feel better, more rested, and more at ease, and you're also going to be more productive in your everyday life. All of this begins with a good attitude when you're falling asleep, having good thoughts as you're drifting away into your own private sleep world, and resting throughout the night that you stay asleep. You stay asleep throughout the rest of the night and rest deeply. You stay asleep throughout the rest of the night and rest deeply because you're starting the night off with a good attitude as you fall asleep. Then tomorrow, you can have a productive day. Wake up with a smile and be happy for having had a great night's sleep. And now, as you listen to the sound of my voice, it helps you relax deeper and deeper because you use the sound of my voice as a means of relaxation. It's a point of focus to be able to direct your mind to think of only one thing. It's not necessary to pay attention to what I'm saying in particular, as your subconscious mind already acts as a filter, knowing what it needs to listen to in order to fall asleep and stay there. Use the sound of my voice as your source for deep relaxation. And even though you hear me, you stay deeply asleep. As we begin to get closer into the end of this program, I want you to remember something very important. I want you to remember that when the sound of my voice or any other sounds from this program fade away, you continue sleeping just as deeply and just as peacefully as you're sleeping now. The sound of my voice may help you fall asleep, but it does not keep you asleep. The thing that keeps you asleep is your own mind and your own desire and ability to sleep peacefully throughout the night. In fact, you can always use the sound of my voice to help you fall asleep, but you will realize that it becomes easier and easier for you to fall asleep at nighttime whenever and wherever you desire to be. You know, when you're in a peaceful state of sleep, you enter into a world that we have not yet spoken about. I'm referring to the world of no thought. In fact, you can enter this world whenever and wherever you would like. It's easier to enter that world of no thought when you're sleeping, because your mind is pulled away from all of the daily mundane things that we usually deal with and think about. This world of no thought is a place that can give you the deepest peace because there's no disturbance of the mind, meaning that you don't think about anything that bothers you here, because if you're not thinking, then nothing bothers you. You only think about important things and things that make you productive and feel positive. It's also a place where you can collect your thoughts without any effort and let go of any stress or tension that your mind has been holding on to. In essence, this is the place where you can just let go of everything. Right now, I want you to just let everything go and feel a sense of utter peace. You know, this is also a place where you can become more creative and you can allow yourself to solve any questions that you may have. Sometimes, it's when the mind is not thinking that we can be more creative. Yes, it's true that we can access our creativity when we're deep in thought, but there are times where our thoughts only lead us into a circle. And we can better find the answers that we're looking for when we stop thinking. Did you ever hear of the expression, consult with the pillow? It's because when you fall asleep and stop doing excessive thinking, your mind clears and answers come to you. This time, in other words, sleep time, is the best time to access that world of no thought. Because what is there to think about right now? My question is really just rhetorical. The obvious answer is that there's nothing to think about right now. Right now, it's a time to rest. It's a time for the rest of your body and mind to recuperate beautifully and strengthen themselves in order to be ready for the next day. Actually, I believe that's fascinating how a person can go through an entire day where you're exercising and mobilizing the body and mind, and by the end of the day, be tired. The body is then able to amazingly recuperate and strengthen itself for the next day. This is fascinating. This is a wisdom beyond our understanding. And what's even more fascinating is that it's done without any effort from our part. Funny enough, the only effort that we put into it is no effort. Even as I continue to speak to you, your mind stays asleep and derives much benefit from this peaceful state and this tranquil time. Keep in mind that as my voice begins to fade away, and as there are larger and larger gaps between my words and phrases, your mind still stays asleep and will continue to sleep throughout the night for as long as you intended to sleep. And whenever you would like to wake up, you're able to do so with much ease. Whenever you intended to wake up, you are able to do so with much ease. As I begin to fade away, I would like to suggest that you're able to wake up with much motivation and strength simply because you have a good night's rest. Just this alone helps you to have a more productive day tomorrow and throughout the day. The benefits are amazing because when you have a good night's rest, you are more clear-minded, feel calmer throughout the day, and of course, as we said before, are more productive. Productivity is an important factor in a day and age that we have to produce. I want you to have the idea and understanding that you're able to produce much better by giving yourself this gift of a good night's rest. As my voice begins to fade away, You allow yourself to continue sleeping deeper and deeper. When my voice or this program stops, you continue sleeping because it is your mind that allows you to continue sleeping. The sound of my voice is only an aid to help you fall asleep and to introduce positive suggestions into the subconscious mind. As you use this program each night, it becomes easier and easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. For the most part, it is unimportant to listen to anything that I'm saying or have a strong focus on it. The important thing is that you focus on the sound of my voice and allow yourself to drift off into a peaceful, relaxing, beautiful sleep. Sleep deeply now and allow yourself to continue sleeping even as my voice fades away. Sleep deeper and deeper and allow yourself to wake up feeling rested with peaceful thoughts and ready to have a productive, enjoyable, and positive day. Good night, 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 good night. Continue sleeping peacefully until the time you